Hey everybody, it's a cold day here in Kentucky. We're around 10 or 15 degrees, and that's cold for me. Real quick one here again. I'd just like to give a shout out to PreSonus and their forums. As you guys may or may not know, I'm a jump ship from Cakewalk Sonar. Fantastic program. We used it for a long time. Did a lot of work in it, and I was really sad to kind of find out what their future ended up being. And you can Google that, but basically all shut the doors there. One thing that was really good about the Cakewalk forums was they were very helpful, very helpful. I kind of live out in the boonies, and without the forums, I would have been lost a lot of times as far as what to do. I could get on there at 11 o'clock at night on a Wednesday night, and if I had a question, I could usually post, and I could expect an answer generally reasonably quick, and it really helped walk me through a lot of situations that I just couldn't figure out for myself. It really got me on the whole route just recording with a computer. You know, I come from the old analog reel-to-reel days, and when I jumped into digital recording, I just found that the forums and such were just invaluable. It would have been nice when I was learning how to try to sync up some reel-to-reel tape decks if I'd hop on YouTube and how to do that, but it wasn't the case. But I'm getting kind of long-winded. I wanted to say that now that I've been working with PreSonus Studio One Pro, it's a fantastic program. You can see I've got that going on my screen here, and colorful program, but I like it a lot. It's been able to do everything that I've needed it to do. I do a fair amount of MIDI, and I find that their MIDI just suits me fine for what I need to do, and I expect that they're really going to enhance that down the line. But their forums are very good too. They don't seem like they have quite the number of members as the Cakewalk forums did, but there's some really smart brains over there, and I've asked a lot of questions, and they've been able to always help me out, and there's a lot of people that are very eager to help. Very nice place to go. And so if you haven't experienced the PreSonus forums and you're using Studio One, that's a huge resource that you're missing out on. So I would highly recommend that you go over to the forums and check that out, and at least sign up. So if you have a question, you can just go ahead and hop on, and they'll help you out. I've even had their vice president of marketing. I got this fader port, and it seemed to get lost in the cracks in the shipping, and he got on the phone, called me up personally, and made sure that I got my fader port 8. I was just kind of blown away. It was just kind of, almost in a way, kind of humbling that he personally called me up and wanted to make sure that everything was okay. And so I really appreciated that. And they've got all kinds of different subtopics over there. If you wanted to post music, if you have questions about some of their hardware, which is really good, you can get questions answered about that. The new Studio Live series that's been out for a little bit has just broken out with the beta for the DAW control using the Studio Live mixer, so a lot of people are really getting a lot of great help on the forums with that, since it's all brand new. But and another thing that might be a little bit of a shocker is that if you got a real issue, you can open up a support ticket, and PreSonus is on the ball. They will get right back to you and give you a ticket number or whatever, and they will definitely follow up on your case. And that's something that Cakewalk seemed to kind of lack a little bit, that you could ask support, and then you might end up hearing 2 or 3 weeks and not even hear from them. But that's not the case for PreSonus. So again, highly recommend the forums. Jump right in, make yourself known, and I'm sure you'll get all the help that you'll ever might need. That's it, guys. Thanks for listening, and look again for the live streaming coming up soon. We'll talk to you then.